Hi everyone, Hannah here. So I wanted to do an overview showing you what you'll receive in your February mixed media box. So you'll get an 8x10 canvas. You'll get the beautiful paint colors for this month. We're doing kind of like a lavender theme, but with some splashes of other shades of purple and some beautiful hazelnut and tan colors. So I'm really excited to get into this one. We've got French lavender and hazelnut, beautiful colors. We've got electric violet wax paste, so that's going to be really fun to use. And we've got the new Magic Potion Effect Paste. I'm really excited. The last couple of months we've used some of the new effect paste that Finnabair has come out with, so this is the other new one that we're using this month. And then you'll get some gesso, and then of course you'll get paintbrush and a palette knife. And I send out different palette knives in the kits. I have one like this, and I have one that's a little bit shorter like this one, and then I have some flat knives and a broad knife, so you'll get one of those. And then the other things that you'll get is some journaling cards, and I really like these because they add a lot of layers and some extra colors to the layout itself. For the premium kit, you'll get all 14 of the cards. For the basic kit, you'll get 7 of the cards, as well as the jars of paint. You'll get it in these half-ounce sample jars. And in the collection overview video, I go into detail on each of the journaling cards that you'll receive. You'll also get 5 cardstock die cut images, and in the collection overview video I go over all of the die cut images, but the ones that I'm sending in the mixed media kits I'm trying to stick to our purple, lavender, tan theme. And you'll also, let me just kind of pour all of this out here. So this is something that we hadn't done in a while that I wanted to do. These are some little images that I die cut, and this is some thick watercolor paper. So I thought, well, that's perfect to use with this. So we've got some of those, which will be really fun to incorporate into our project. You'll also be getting some flowers. We've got some of these Prima flowers from, it's either Lavender or Lavender Frost collection. I'm not 100% sure. And then we've got these beautiful, it's like a light gold fabric leaves, really pretty. And we've got this beautiful flower and a couple of these. The kit that you'll receive, they might vary a little bit. Some of the flowers won't be the pink color, instead it'll be like a silver color, and then some of them you might receive these 2 little flowers, or you might get a bigger flower. But those kind of give you an idea of what you'll get in your kit. We're also going to use these beautiful, I think these are Lavender Frost Say-It crystals. So you know how I love those. And then we'll also be using micro beads again this month. I really have missed using them, and so the last couple of months I've been wanting to incorporate those into our projects. We've also got some new chipboard pieces this month. Beautiful butterfly with a little bit of some leaves, or a little bit of leaves or floral onto them, so I thought that would be fun to incorporate in our project, as well as some really neat chipboard. These are adhesive chipboards, but you know, whenever I use them, I peel off the backing and go ahead and add some wet glue to it, whether you want to use the soft gel or any other kind of glue. So you'll get 5 of these chipboard pieces. The chipboard pieces vary but I do like to do the different sizes. And these are from the Pretty Pale collection by Prima, so they're very, very pretty. So that's what you'll receive in your kit this month. You'll also receive a stencil as well, and these will just be a random selection of stencils that we can use for our background. So that kind of gives you an idea of some of the designs. Just to add a little something in the background there. So that just kind of gives you an idea. You'll get just a randomly hand-picked stencil to go in your kit. So this way kind of gives you an idea of what designs you might receive. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our project. So how I want to start off the project this month, we've kind of got a wide layout going on this month, and I want to make sure that I'm going to get all the places right on where I'm going to place my stencil. So I'm kind of putting my layout together first and then drawing an outline around it with a pen. And that's going to help me know where to place my stencil at. So now I'm going to paint the French lavender color, and I'm mainly going along the places of the stencil, but not all of the places that I have applied the stencil at. because I want to leave room to put some of the hazelnut color as well as some of the wax paste too. Most of the time I'll put it pretty much all around the layout. This time I'm doing it a little bit different. And I'm also putting a heavier coating of the paint in some places and a lighter coat in others. I thought that would be an interesting way to kind of draw your eye to certain parts of the layout. And also, to your surprise, I'm actually not spritzing it with water. I had to really restrain myself to not do that. Sometimes I just want to kind of practice a little out of my element or my habits that I'm always used to doing certain things. So that's why this month I wanted to do things a little bit different in that area. So now I'm going to add the hazelnut color, and I'm going to apply the same concept as I did with the lavender. So parts of the layout I'll put a heavier coating and then kind of fade it out a little bit and just put it in different areas on the layout where I feel like I'm going to want that brown color to kind of pop out. So now I'm gluing everything down. And what I like to do, because I want to really achieve that three-dimensional look, so I am taking a thin piece of I don't know, it was just some packaging material. I guess you could say a little very thin piece of chipboard. And I just kind of cut it into some pieces and stacked it on the back of the piece that I put down, this little yellow blueprint piece, because I really like for the layout to kind of, pop out a little bit. I don't want it to just all be one note. So now I'm taking the wax paste. This is a beautiful color, Electric Violet. It's really, really pretty. And I'm just kind of adding it in various places along the, outline of our project. Just to add little pops of color. I really, worked hard to kind of keep a good color scheme going where I didn't have just a bunch of different colors. I really wanted to keep that purple, lavender, cream brown color theme going throughout our layout. And I feel like I achieved that very well. And so I'm just kind of adding a little space, some of the white places. I want to kind of cover those up and with the wax paste, and then also on some of the cardstock pieces to add some of that wax paste to kind of differentiate between the layers of the cardstock since the colors are so similar. Now off camera, I added some more Magic Potion paste, a kind of along some of the creases, and then I put the micro beads on top of that. My battery ended up getting very low on me while I was recording this video, and I was like, oh no, I gotta go charge my phone. So you'll see that in the photos here in a second of the places where I put the effect paste and the micro beads. If you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.